Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Trends. I'm Silverbacked, and in today's video I'm just going to go through the Heikin Ashi technical analysis for the one-day trend for the top 10 cryptos and maybe a couple of extra ones past that. I've just gone through and aligned all the actual top 10 by market cap from Livecoin Watch as my reference. So that's what defines what I hold in my top 10. I'm not trading these ones. I've just got putting out some extra information on them. Just occasionally, if you want some regular inputs on that, basically this video is going to show you exactly how I look at the levels. It's pretty easy, so you can basically use this method, this Heikin Ashi method, for anything that you're actually trying to work out exactly what trend, how it's trending, up or down, or whether it's actually just ranging. As you can see, I've just preset everything to ranging by default, unless it is actually long or a short, or that's active. So first, starting out with BTC, we've got a candle with no wick down the bottom and one up the top. So basically, that is actually a long candle. So that one, it gives us gives us a green on that one. And as far as what level I would set, this is on daily, right? What I would set the stop loss is you look down here until you find. Let me just all the drawings. Just a couple of alarms to set up here. I think. I don't really need that. We'll just clear this up so I can just make sure it's nice and clean for me. So I'm coming down here and I'm looking for where the last wick was underneath, which is that way down here, alright? So, and then what I want to do is I want to just go down to just outside that. So in other words, if the volatility goes anything more than that where the last wick was, is where I'm going to set my stop loss. So that's the actual stop loss level for BTC on the one-day chart. Tomorrow, this exact same time, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to reassess exactly whether today's candle, like the next 24 hours, is a long candle like this. If not, then I'll change that to ranging or poo brown, and then basically we're just going to jump out of it at that point. Or we're going to move our stop loss right up to it so that basically we can't lose any of the gains that we've had. So anyway, you'll get if you follow along, you'll get the general gist of what I'm doing after a while. Because I'm just going to do, it's just a repetition. But in other words, I'm going to be doing this. Might as well just share it, I thought, in the form of a video. So Ethereum is it's a big green body with a wick at the top, so that's a long. So we are currently long, but on Ethereum. So that now usually I've got two screens when I do this, so I'm just doing this for the video in this format so you guys can see exactly what I do. So nothing sort of hidden away behind the screen. And again, same thing. I want to go down through all these candles, find the last candle, find the bottom wick below. If the price were to even wick outside that area, I would want 1536 and 16 cents to be that's the worst case scenario. I want stop loss there. If it goes below that, I don't want to hold it. XRP is long, so again, I want to see if I can I just copy that and paste it there. There you go, that's easier. And with XRP, it's there's no wick below this, so it's a long candle. And the last area there was any sort of wick was down here, so I'm just going to go just below that. And it has to be just below it. And I'll put that in as a stop loss area. So you can go through your own charts and you can see exactly how this actually performs over time. You can actually see I've got a hang on one sec. Sorry, just had to cough. I have a vault set up, like a copy trade, pool, like a vault, which is actually just following all of this. So if you don't know how to do all this through BitUnix or MEXC, you can actually just go into the vault that I've set up that's following exactly this. Like I'm going to go from here to actually updating my own thing, and I'm going to do it all on camera, so you can just do what I do it with your own account. Or if you don't know, you're not following it, you need to watch a few more videos. I'm just going to keep on doing this every day, and then I'm going to basically bring along people that want to learn and to do it themselves, and then basically they can control all their own funds. The next step after this would be clearly to make this all automated and decentralized. So, but that's a long way off. I've been trying to get on ride that wagon and get onto the partnerships and the companies and protocols that are bringing out that stuff. And quite frankly, there's just a little bit more time required. So in the meantime, I've got the Heikin Ashi method. I've got the Heikin Ashi method to know when there's price indecision in the market. It has huge value, and I've been basically writing about it on Substack and Medium for like the last 2 or 3 years now. So if I take all the leverage out of what I'm doing and on VitchinX and just do 1x, all right, I can't be sort of accused or pointed at, say, you're just signing up people to go wreck themselves. I'm not. I'm actually doing zero leverage. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back myself up, because in the meantime, while I'm showing you how to do spot and Heikin Ashi, I'm actually doing a training course, like a very extensive training course on how to do leverage trading properly. And I've already started it. It's very, very involved, but it's like it's a whole of life thing. So you got to be able to create an account that's a leveraged account that could actually pay you a really good income. So that's coming. So I'm going to back up anyone that's using VitchinX or XC or any of these exchanges by just doing only content on no leverage, and then basically my paid subscribers in my Substack will still get a few leverage plays, because they're obviously just a few more experienced people. You'll still get that. And then, but I'm not. It's not something I want to be covering as far as content in my videos. I want to grab investors and hodlers and just slap that out of their head and basically give them a trend to follow and show them how to read charts properly. Because people hang on to stuff way too long when it starts going down, and that's why I've limited myself also to only the top 10. So again, it's not overwhelming, and my videos won't go overwhelmingly long. No, I'm trying to talk today. It's not happening. XRP. Anyway, XRP's you got the stop loss level there, so you can go and put this into the chart. Again, don't worry. After I've gone through all these 10, I won't do all these ones. I'll go through and show you exactly how I adjusted in my portfolio in the right percentages. Okay, so that in mind, going on to BNB. BNB is definitely a long candle, a big body there with a wicket at the top. So that I just copy and paste that. That's green, and then if I go down and find the last wick up below and right just up beneath it, copy that, put that digit in there. That's what I'm doing is I'm setting up all the stop loss levels for my exchange. Sol is a long candle, so let's grab that, copy. It's going to be green for the day. Whoops. Copy, paste. There we go. And now the last green, the last wick is just below here, not too far away. And anyway, I just wanted to just go over below it. So 134.56 stop loss level for Sol. ADA is a full green wick. I think most of them are green. Copy, paste. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. But let's go through here and just see what they are, because I can just do it in 2 seconds flat. That's green. That's not. So. That's green, that's not, and then Sui is green. Okay, so let's going back to Doge. ADA, and we're going to find out where the stop loss goes. Okay, so we're just down here. Right click on your mouse, copy. That's the ADA stop loss. Tenant. Doge, go down to here. Whack the stop loss in there. TRX was nothing. Actually, TRX has a candles wicks above and below, so that means there's indecision in the market, or it's ranging. Link. Link is a totally green candle. Place that in there, and then we want to go down to the lowest wick. Put that in as a stop loss for Link. I've got to go Sui here. Is this where I'm getting stuffed up? I thought I got a bit confused there. No, that's all right. Sui USDT, and then below that is so I'm just fixing up my thing as I go, guys. That's right. So everything else is right. So for Sui, that's the long candle, wick at the top, big green body, and then just go below where the last wick is here. Copy that level, and then throw that into, what is that, Link? I've already got Link. Let's go to Sui. Sui's a green candle too, and then just get below. I'm just getting just below this, and then chuck that into there. Paste. Cool. We're updated. So basically, TRX is ranging. The rest of them are green. So wow, we're going to have a pretty big adjustment here for the main updates for BitchNX. So this part of the video is finished. So you can actually screenshot this if you want, and then you know exactly what direction all the main top 10 currencies, cryptos are going into. And also where the stop loss levels are for spot and also for 1x. Now I'm doing 1x, which is obviously no leverage, no liquidation risk on trading on BitchNX. And the next thing I want to show you is how to create a portfolio based upon this new information and how to use it. So just going across to that. Okay, so this is the BitchNX copy trading tool. It's called Silverback Gorilla. On BitchNX is easy to find. If you just search under it under silver or silverbacked, you'll find me. If you guys don't want to actually do this yourself, or the easy way to do it, and this is how you do it, is basically just we obviously pull up which assets we're actually investing in. So the first one is BTC, and this is the stop loss level. Just go like this and copy that. So BTC with a stop loss level of this. Now I think I've already got BTC, so let me just, yeah I do, I've got a position there already. Now as far as the stop loss on BTC, let's go down. Some of these positions since yesterday are up a little bit down, but the actual long-term trend, we're still with it. So I'm just going to go to BTC and have a look and see. Okay, so 83,854 is the stop loss, so I think that's about right too. If I just come up here, 83,860, yeah, it's basically the same. So that's fine. So I just obviously a slight adjustment of where I grabbed it from, but that's basically the same. So BTC is done. The next one to go through is Ethereum, and we want 1536, and we are long. So if I just come up here and just go Ethereum, it'll tell me if I've got a position. No, I haven't. So I want to go Ethereum long. So what I do is go isolated. So you've got cross or isolated. Cross will take your whole account. Isolated will isolate your risk. So I want to go leverage down to 1x. So I'm just interested only in the trading direction. That means my input into this exchange is USD, and then basically it deploys it into the future price of Ethereum, either long or short. This is how futures work. This is a derivative exchange. So it's not actually physical coins, but what you get back is the value of the fluctuations of the prices of those those underlying assets from an index of a bunch of exchanges. I don't know where, here we go. It's an average of Binance, Bybit, and BitGet. So that's the oracles that they use for their price feeds. So there's no dudding going on. So anyway, so looking at this, we're ready to just copy our stop loss level. We want to go isolated, 1x leverage. We want to always want to go limit. Otherwise, you're a market taker, not a market maker. And it's a different fee structure. It's a lot cheaper to do limit orders. Don't worry about the limit order price. You basically just hit last just before you hit it, but just put your money in first. So let's say, for example, 10%. I'm using 10 assets, so 10% of my account is $500 on this account, and then so that's the amount, and then isolated 1x 500, and then basically take profit. I want to put my stop loss level in there from what I just grabbed from the actual chart, and then basically just before I hit the trade, I just go last, and then open long, and then it should come out with a position pretty much close and start. Yeah, probably it opened it. So there you go. So I've got an open position. It's already made me 5 cents. Now I'm just going long. All right. So basically, I'm hoping that I'll open this up for you so you can have a look. So I'll just open up to a 1 day chart. So you know, we're in a position there where that's what the price has been doing for with Ethereum for a very long time. And we've only just recently had a few pumps. There's been some selling of Ethereum, but not to get too off topic, for Solana with some major institutions, but that's also become mainstream knowledge as well. So is that an action to suppress the price of Ethereum before it pops, and they want to just like get in as much as they can just before it does break out of this channel? Well, we're right there right now, and the news just came out, so it's a bit timely, isn't it? But anyway, the trend is up, so we're going to go by the 1 day trend. So it takes all of our opinion and speculation out of it. So that's all done. Ethereum is done. XRP is the next one, and the stop loss level is. Make sure I clicked on it properly. Come here. Copy. Switch this to XRP. Should be just one of the top ones here. We currently don't have any position there. Let me just go down here and just get a clean chart to start with. Remove. There you go. So obviously something I've heavily traded. So again, same thing here. My position size is going to be $500 on this position, which is just 10% of my account. Again, there's no liquidation risk, so you know, normally with a leverage position I'd usually risk like 1 or 2% on a trade. So bring that down to there. So it's isolated 1x, so no leverage, and then basically it's going to be a limit order. Leave this to last, and then the amount I want to do is 500, and then to take profit stop loss. So stop loss will be $2.06.27, and then I just go last and then long, and then that should fill straight away. So basically we're doing limit orders, not market orders, and it fills straight away anyway. And if it doesn't, one of these won't fill. I'll show you in a second, and I'll show you how you can just grab it and move it around a little bit. It'll end up filling before we move on to the next one. So what's next? Next is BNB. That's the stop loss, and it's a buy. So let's go to BNB. I might have a position already in BNB. I think it was pretty much green yesterday. Yeah, it is. I've got a position there already. So now it's like down $9.52 from yesterday, but like it's on its way up with a dip down here. So you can sort of see. So BNB, the trade's on BNB. I don't want to digress too much off topic here. I'll just keep the flow going. So we've got as you can see there, most of these positions are exactly $500. So and we'll see how we go from there. So what do we got next? Sol is a long with a stop loss level of 134. So let's jump in there, look for Sol. We haven't got any position there, so let's go isolated. Take out the leverage, so the liquidation risk, and then we basically go again 500 because my total account is around about 5k. Then take profit stop loss level. I just paste that stop loss level there. Now I'll go limit order, isolated 1x. I go just click last, and then I go to open long, last, open long, and any sort of fluctuation the price will meet filled straight away. I've already made 15 cents, lost 2 cents, so on and so forth. So, but the daily trend is now lined up with this $500 in towards Sol's future price. So next, ADA Cardano is long. Okay, let me just copy that. Let's go look for ADA. Good thing about this is all these, because I'm only doing the large caps, they're all available on every exchange that you go to. Whatever exchange you're using, whatever it is, it'll have it probably. So there's no position we got there, so go isolated, go down, take the leverage and liquidation risk out, limit order, 500 would be the amount. Now the reason why I got 500 again is I got a 5k account. I'm only trading 10 assets, so basically I'm either in it, it's ranging, and I'm not. I'm just going to sit in USD with that, with the $500. Like $500 is 10%, 10 times time 5k. So that's how I'm getting it. If my account balance was 5,100, all my position sizes would be $510. So it'd be 10% of my account balance. So, and then the stop loss level would be what I just had there. So it was, what was it, 60, 61. Yeah, so stop loss level is 61. It says currently 69. So I just go last, open long, confirm, done, and that filled. Did it? Yes, it did. Yeah, because it's now changing. Alright, cool. So the next one is, it's pretty quick actually. I thought it would take a lot longer to do this with you guys on screen while I'm recording. Doge is a long, that's the stop loss level, which is 61.47 cents. Let's find Doge. It's pretty high up here. DOGE. We're already in Doge. It's down $10 from yesterday, or 2%. So, you know, Doge does 10-13% pumps, so 2% is nothing. Again, yesterday's candle closed. We just closed now, which is what we're basing this data on, is that it's still a bullish candle. So there's no price indecision, so we're going to stay long with it. We won't add to it, we'll just keep it as it is, and you can probably see. If I went down, it would be like 480 or something like that. $501, there you go. So, so that's Doge. What's next? TRX we're going to stay out of. So there is $500 in the account allocated to that, but I'm just going to leave that in USD. So we'll skip that one because, as you can see, this means it's ranging in price. That means it's price indecision, which means we stay out. That means I have no risk or exposure to the future short or long price of TRX. Link. Copy that there. Go find link. So firstly, see if I'm in it or not. I might be. Nope, not currently. So, so again, isolated 1x. I was in it. Obviously, I've traded at 1x. Position size is 500. Take profit. I just want to put that stop loss level in there. So we're isolated to just the 500. Exposure 1x leverage. That's the amount of the trade, and then the stop loss is there. So I basically go last, open long, confirm. That hasn't filled yet, but if I just stretch it out, you can sort of see what's going on. I can sort of just move it up just a little bit. Get it? Oh, okay, it's moving away from the T-bars. There you go. Alright. So now what we want to check off is, as we're going through, I think that's the last one. Oh, yeah, we've got Sui now. Interesting. Okay, I think I might have a position in that. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just reverse that. I meant to copy it, not paste. Copy. There we go. Alright, let's have a look for Sui and see if we've got a position there. I don't think I do because I only just joined the top 10. I might be another account. Here we go. Yeah, it's doing well. Look at that. So we want to get a position here. So again, isolated, change to get rid of all the leverage. So we're just going long short, no leverage. The amount of position 500. Same as before. Stop loss level is here, and then we're good to go. So we just go last and then open long, and then hopefully we get filled straight away. There you go, got filled. Okay, now what I want to do is, and this is one thing I just want to warn you guys, because now you're managing your own stuff. If you're doing this, look, if you want to get this managed for you, then you can just go to Silverback Gorilla under copy trading in BitchNX and just join there. This is exactly what I'll be doing, and I'm doing it live for you in these videos every day. Is what I'm planning on doing. So I'm pretty transparent. You can see all my trades also in there as well. But for those people that are still in the video, thanks for joining and staying on so far. I will want to just show you, this is just like a couple of checks that I do. Go into open orders and go through and make sure there's no limit orders there, because that means that one of the orders that we just placed didn't fill, and we need to go back and make sure they're filled, because they'll fill at the wrong time or something like that. You know what I mean? Eventually we'll pick up on it, but we just would rather get them filled now, especially if they're moving up, because that means that we're all right, and it is going up for a long. Everything else should be take profit, stop loss, and check the number. I got 9. You know that I went into there's top 10 and 1 missing, so I got stop losses on 9, so we know the numbers check out, so we're good for another day. So if you go into now, so this is how you do it yourself. So if we go into now the copy trading vault, I'm not sure if I click that one or I click my leads, I don't know. Okay, here we go. So the last 7 days were neutral, okay, because I only just started it. Like this whole thing, I only started with 0 leverage yesterday. So from probably down a little bit, but it's pretty neutral. Like made 39 cents. That's it. Nothing else. Anyone's following it. There's 14 people following it, and I had it in deficit, and then basically I've just switched it to 0 leverage, and then basically look at that. That's all of our trades. That's everything we've added to or had going before we started, or what we added to today, and then basically, that's the net result so far. Now we're going to have a 7. You'll be able to go into to grab this. There's a referral link here. I'll put all those links down at the bottom. I'll give you a link directly to BitchNX if you want to do this yourself, and I'll obviously give you. You can just go in there and just go to copy trading, and then just search silver under the traders silver, and then I'm the only one Silverback Gorilla. So yeah, so we're actually in profit already after 1 day, and then I plan to continue that, and we're going to reassess. But the good thing is I've got a proper P&L. Of exactly every little detail, every little bit of data that's going through. It's all managed by BitchNX for us, and that's it. So that's basically covers sort of half my portfolio. The other half I'm using a 1x Bitcoin only long short, which I'm doing through MEXC currently, and I've got a vault set up like this, which is called Bitcoin Back Gorilla. And that's on MEXC. So this is what it looks like. If you head down to MEXC, there'll be links in the description for it. I do have an actual link, I think. Yeah, I've got a link here I can share. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you can see that. That's the barcode for it. Just take a screenshot with your phone, or pause the video now. Whoops, what am I doing there? Reset. There we go. But yeah, so basically that's the summary. I've been using this for a test account, so it's like only 42% win rate. But you'll probably find that my stop losses are so far away from the current price action that we're more likely to move our stops up and close in profit. So this win rate you'll see go up over time. What I want you to do is just go in and follow it. You don't have to join it or put money into it. But the idea is that we put a large amount of money. Like say I'm going to use half my bag in here and half my bag doing the other one, all the other stuff I just showed you. So I've got the top 10 covered in half my portfolio. The other half of my portfolio is just this. Alright, and then basically it's a 1x long or short BTCs through all the market cycles. So essentially that's what I'm going to do, and then basically when it gets time to flip long or short or neutral, I'll actually cash out and then just add that to the account. So actually the account keeps on compounding. So basically it's Bitcoin only exposure at 2x long short. So it's actually not, sorry, big part, it's not 2x long short, it's 1x. So there's actually no liquidation risk at all. Usually in the 1 day charts, quite often I'm on the other side of where everyone wants to be, just grab a short position now, I'm going long. So because that open interest and the way the maker and taker fees work, I'm actually getting paid by positions, both with, oh yeah, I won't close it, that's to close it, the details, yeah. Both. When you're a market maker, I'm putting liquidity in a direction on the market. I'm saying long, but all these short sellers are coming in because Bitcoin's gone up a lot lately. My stop loss is so far away, or our stop loss is so far away. If you look at where it is, I mean this is a daily. I'm doing that on a daily as well. It's 83,860 we'd have to go to before we stop out and just say nah, I'm not going holding it any further. So that's a long way away. BTC price is like 93 at the moment, so we'd have to drop 10% for us to even just stop out and to save our money. While we're holding this long, everyone that's on the market that's going short is actually paying us as a market maker for having our liquidity here, and this is half my bag. So basically that's how I do it. Now the last little piece is, and this is something I've been talking about for a long time, is if you're doing two activities, like I've got one pool for the top 10, I've got this pool for just BTC, and then basically I look at the two values and I try and basically make them 50% each, and then just periodically, one might have a lot more altcoins in it, might outperform or underperform, vice versa. And what I can do is I can rebalance every now and again when they go out of whack by their balance, not being an even balance on both purposes, both pools. I can then rebalance them. So basically, it's forcing me to buy alts when they're cheap and or sell alts when they pumped and buy Bitcoin with it and so forth. And then the Bitcoin gets directed long and short 1x. So I'm basically, if Bitcoin's going down, everything drives into USD. To capture more of the value we've already got as prices go down on alts and BTC. So it's very, very fluid. And then obviously, if alts are dumping, alts are pumping, I'm taking profits into BTC if that's also pumping, and I'm also keeping it like 50% of the portfolio is in BTC. So, and then if BTC starts, wags its tail the other way and starts going down on the daily chart, so I'm very, very reactive, is that we're actually following these ebbs and flows in the market. And basically, this is what I used to call the socket wrench strategy. And it doesn't work well with, it's untested with high leverage. But as I said earlier, and sorry this is a long video, but there's a lot of stuff to get through, because I relieved a lot of my stress yesterday by making the decision I'm just going to go spot and 1x and use all these really good exchanges now that they're available with all these awesome tools. Essentially I'm going to basically get it all, get what's happening here, get it all set up, and then start rebalancing and do videos on it for people that want to follow or want to learn. I've now got these pools set up that are copy trade, so you can basically do this yourself by just depositing and just following it, and then maybe watch my videos till you're up to speed yourself to actually just use it, just do it all in your own account. It's all pretty easy actually. I'll be reporting the stop loss levels to you. If you want any sort of like leverage trades, if you're ready for that, obviously I'll be coming to you with obviously my Substack. It's like $12 a month or something. You can get a couple of like leverage trades out of you there, but I'm not trying to promote that. I'm trying to promote people who go into these BittuneX and MEXC and start doing leverage trading. So what I've actually done, I'm doing currently in the background, which is I'm glad I've lightened my load a little bit, because now I can focus on my spare time to continue doing this course and really get a deep understanding of leverage markets, market makers, where the liquidity is, and basically just giving out yourself us an edge in the market. Obviously that's going to come out in some of my videos, but for those that want to actually make a shot at this, it's like, you know, as opposed to working, they want to have a build up to a 100k account and use leverage, or even a larger account and do spot. I'm doing both. I'm going to be talking about the spot and 1x leverage stuff, and the tools that I use there all through these videos for free. I've got my Substack for people that want a little bit more access to me, and some leverage trades. And then basically on top of that, I'm going to be releasing, once I'm an official ambassador, because I have to qualify for it, I'll be releasing a leverage trading course, liquidity, market maker, exactly how the markets work, to give you an edge to make a career out of trading. So I'm going through that myself, and it's a completely different thing, training from what I've done before. So it's actually probably harder for me to actually follow along, because I have to sort of unlearn what I already know a little bit, and follow their way, their charts, their style, their colours, the whole lot. So, but already I'm finding some really useful information where you can expend your effort if you're going to, without running around all over the place, and basically trade with the market makers instead of against them. Find out what traps they have. I won't harp on too much about this, but fight the traps that actually trap traders or liquidate traders is basically the part that I'm going through at the moment. It's super interesting. So for those people that want to make a career out of it, that'll be coming. So with that, I'll leave the video there, and thank you very much. This Bitcoin back gorilla is in the link from XC. You just go search copy traders. There'll be a link to BittuneX, which will have you just search out Silverback Gorilla and their copy trading. So it's Bitcoin back gorilla and Silverback Gorilla. You like the names? And then basically I'm doing 1x leverage, and I'm just splitting my port. You don't have to do this, but I'm not telling you to do this. But I'm going to go half and half over time. So basically that's it. I'll be setting up also a 1x BTC pool here on BittuneX as well, for those people that want to just go all through the one exchange and don't want to open like a MEXC account. That's fine. BittuneX is the first string that I recommend, because I mean, I can recommend it to anyone in any country. There's no VPN required, and both don't have any KYC. So, but BittuneX, they're Dubai based, and there's no geo blocking of any country. So their growth has been absolutely phenomenal, and they're very well funded company, and they're very helpful as well, and they've been really good to our smaller community. So anyway, thanks very much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.